Take just a moment here, if we have the video from about 20-30 minutes ago, and kind of give you a comparison to what it was like, the way the flames, as Ken were talking about, just shooting out of there like a fire cannon. It is so intense, and that orange flame, as Ken said, is the hottest you can possibly get. It's red hot. It really is red hot, thousands of degrees.
And we're told the top floors of that building are now completely gone. Earlier, when you initially saw the flames, it looked like it had started on the side of the building, maybe near the scaffolding.
It did, up near the top floors, but now this thing has spread, and as Liz was saying, take a look at what should be the roof. That is just entire flame.
You guys did a good job describing that early on, where you could see that one little corner, and you kind of had a feeling that maybe if they got on it, they could stop this thing, get it out rather quickly. The problem with that is that there's fire now running under the roof line, and that roof is got all that composite material that's starting to go, and it's like a frying pan. It just runs along the top, and then it starts shooting out the upper windows. Once that starts to happen, I mean, unless you're inside, if you saw a residential fire, you'd have firefighters inside with axes, and they're trying to vent some of that material and let some of that heat and fire out. You can't do that in a building like this because it's wide open. You don't want to put any of your personnel inside there because it's just too dangerous.
Well, there's nothing there to stop it. I mean, there are no windows in place, and I'm sure the interior walls were pretty skeletal as well. So once it got started, like you say, Ken, it just had free reign over this thing.
Yeah, and of course, and there's a wall there, and this looks like it's kind of an oddly shaped structure. It's a building that occupies, I think it's a corner. It kind of goes into a wedge on one side. So there's a good chance you'll start to see some of this stuff fall apart. Some of the scaffolding's already melted and fallen down, and then wherever you see, now you're starting to see some of the sheeting on the outside of that building start to come apart. It's just too much heat.
Yeah, we saw earlier some of the beams were starting to collapse and melt underneath all of that heat. It's just amazing how quickly this fire has just done so much damage.